Hello and good morning everyone. In today's EVS class, we will learn part 3 of chapter number 18, Air and Water. Today we are going to learn about water. Water is a wonderful liquid because it is used by all living things. All living things require water for their survival. We can survive without food for a few days, but we cannot live without water. What is the property of water? Water is colorless, tasteless and odorless liquid. That means water has no color, no taste and no smell. Kids, do you know about 3/4 of earth is covered with water, but then also there is shortage of drinking water. Do you know why? This is because around 97% of total water is present in oceans, and this water is salty and so it is not fit for drinking. That's why there is shortage of fresh water or drinking water on the earth. But from where do we get the water? What is the main source of water on the earth? Yes, rain is the main source of water on the earth. When it rains, this rainwater is get collected into different water bodies such as ocean, sea, lake, river, pond and stream. We get water from these water bodies. When it rains, some of the rainwater seeps into the ground. This water is known as underground water. We can take out this underground water from wells, tube wells and hand pump. Water exists in three forms: solid, liquid and gas. In solid form it is known as ice. In liquid form it is known as water. In gaseous form it is called as water vapor. All these forms can be converted into the other form, that means they are interchangeable on heating or cooling. When we melt ice, we get liquid water. When liquid water is heated, then it turns into gaseous state, which is known as water vapor. When water vapor is cooled down, it turns into water, and water freezes to form ice. So in this way, ice, water and water vapor, these three forms are interchangeable on heating or cooling. Now let us learn about water cycle. What is water cycle? The continuous circulation of water in nature is known as water cycle. In water cycle, there are two important processes that play an important role in nature. They are evaporation and condensation. Let us learn about them. When we heat water, it turns into water vapor. This is known as evaporation. The process of water turning from liquid into gas on heating is called evaporation. Now, what is condensation? When water vapor cools down, it turns back into water. This process is known as condensation. That means the process of conversion of water vapors back into water due to cooling is called condensation. Kids, what can you say in this picture? Yes, this picture shows water cycle. Now let us see the complete process of water cycle. What happens? Due to sun's heat, the water evaporates from the surface of water bodies like oceans and seas, and it forms water vapor. After that, this water vapor rises in the sky, and on reaching higher, they cool down and condense in the form of tiny droplets. These tiny droplets it get collected on the dust particles in the air, and these dust particles, they join together and they form clouds. This is how the clouds are formed. What happens? That when the water vapor rises higher in the sky, it cools down and condenses in the form of tiny droplet. Now the tiny droplets, they collect on the dust particles which are present in the air. Then these dust particles, they join together and form clouds. Now when these clouds, they become very heavy with the water droplet, they fall down as rain, and this rainwater, then it's get collected back into the water bodies. Children, in colder areas, water in the clouds freezes and falls down as snow. Children, this process is continuous in nature and so it is known as water cycle. So what is water cycle? The continuous circulation of water in nature is known as water cycle. And what are the two important processes in water cycle? Yes, it is evaporation and condensation. What is evaporation? The process of conversion of water into water vapor due to heating is called evaporation. And what is condensation? The process of conversion of water vapors back into water due to cooling is known as condensation. So I hope you have understood all about water cycle. We will meet in next video. Goodbye children.